Good morning, students. Welcome to Social Studies class. How are you all? All are fine? Very good. Be safe. Keep away from the pandemic, corona. Keep social distance. Use mask. Use sanitizers. Wash your hands with the soap and water. And don't go to the areas where the COVID patients are present. Okay. Because of corona, we should not allow our studies be affected. That's why it is better to have some lessons. That's why we are coming to you with some classes through these videos. So today I am going to discuss with you some lessons from social studies. Okay. And our topic today is our earth. We are going to study about our earth today. Our earth. We can say our home planet. We can call the earth our home planet. It is our home. When we look around, when we look at the vast universe, we are living on earth. So it is our home. And we, the human beings, came onto this earth. Do you know how many years ago the human beings came onto the earth? It is said that the human beings came onto the surface of the earth around 1 lakh years ago. Around 1 lakh years ago, human beings came onto the earth. And of all the animals, human beings were very intelligent animals. Human beings are intelligent animals. They always tried to make earth suitable for living. Otherwise, they tried to make the earth a better place to live. So we can see that attempt from the very beginning to till now. From the very beginning to till now, that attempts we can find. And you know that we have changed everything a lot. The human beings changed the surface of the earth, we can say. So, about 1 lakh years ago, human beings came onto the earth. From that time, he was trying to make earth a better place to live in. Okay. At that time, he began to observe the sky also. He began to observe the sky also. So he wanted to understand, he wanted to study what is happening around him, what is happening on the earth, what is happening in the sky. He wished to study about this. He wished to study about these changes. Yeah. So, he observed one thing, that there's a lot of resources on the surface of the earth, which can be used for our welfare, our happiness, or to make a happy living. We can use the resources on the earth. He thought that earth is a storehouse of resources which human beings can use at their will. At their will means as they like. And they began to use and utilize these resources like that only. In this process, they fought against each other, they fought against animals, they fought against even the nature itself. So what can we see because of this reckless exploitation of resources? This reckless exploitation of resources led to destruction of forests, destruction of forest resources, destruction of rivers, destruction of hills, destruction of fellow animals. Many animals are extinct from the world now, and we have killed our fellow human beings also. What is our prime purpose? Exploit the resources for myself. I want to live happily. My happiness, that is important. In such a way, the man began to use the natural resources. This later developed into environmental crisis. The modern one is facing environmental crisis because he changed the environment, he changed the surface of the earth more than he was allowed to do. Now we are facing the environmental crisis like global warming, poisoning of air, water and soil. We call it by the name air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. Now we are breathing poison, drinking poison, eating poison. It's an environmental crisis. Yeah. So what does it show? It shows that there is a need of new understanding of earth. We must understand how it works or what we should do. How the earth works and what we should do and what we should not do. About this an understanding becomes necessary now. See, earth is a large interconnected system. Whatever is there on the surface of the earth, all are connected. Rocks, trees and plants, animals, minerals, even human beings, all are interrelated. By understanding this relation only, we can protect the environment and we can go forward. Okay. Now, before going more into the study of earth, first we have to think about how earth was formed. How was the earth formed? Then comes the concept of universe. How was the entire universe formed? From the early period, man was very much interested to know the secrets of the nature, the secrets of the earth, the secrets of the universe. He observed the sun, moon, stars, etc. And what was his observation? He thought that earth is stationary. Earth is stationary means earth is standing somewhere fixed. It is firm. It is not moving. The star, the sun, the stars, the moon, etc. are moving around the sun. That was the belief of the early man. The early man thought like that because from the earth when he looked, he felt that in the morning the sun is in the east and in the evening the sun is in the west, and he thought that the sun is moving. Like that moon is moving. Stars are moving. Like that he thought. Only 500 years ago, the belief changed. Until previous 500 years ago, human beings believed that the earth was static, earth was stationary, all others moved around it. But the scientists proved that It is a false idea. Actually, Earth is moving around the sun. Not only Earth, but some planets like Earth are moving around the sun. The sun and its planets form the solar system, and the solar system itself is a part of a galaxy, and the galaxy is the part of the entire universe. So the scientists studied about this, and they came out with a theory about the origin of the universe. This theory was named as the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory. What is the Big Bang Theory? The Big Bang Theory states that in the beginning, that means billion of years ago, there was nothing, no planet, no star, nothing was there. The entire universe was nothing. What was there? Energy particles were there. The entire universe was filled with energy particles. These energy particles accumulated on a single nuclei, a small point, and on which these energy particles accumulated and formed into a big, huge sphere-like. But this formation could not hold the energy, and the energy, when accumulated in such a huge shape, what happened in such a huge kind? What happened? It burst. That means it burst out with a big sound. It burst out with a big sound, and its parts scattered all around the universe. And this explosion, this bursting was called the Big Bang. So the energy particles joined together and formed the matter, and it was such a huge sphere, and it could not hold the energy, and because of the huge energy, when it released at a time, it exploded, it burst into pieces, and these pieces scattered around the universe, and from these pieces, stars were formed. Galaxies were formed. Galaxies means these scattered pieces grouped into several groups. Each one was called a galaxy. And in the galaxies formed the stars. A galaxy contains so many stars. Like that, how many galaxies are there in the universe? There are millions of galaxies are there in the universe, and we are the part of a galaxy. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way or Akashaganga. So in the Akashaganga or in the Milky Way, the solar system is only a small part. Like that, so many solar systems are there in this Milky Way. So this was the origin of the universe. The universe started like that. Yes. But you understand one thing. This changes happens not fast. Formation of the earth or formation of the stars does not happen in a day or two. It takes millions of years. It is said that the Big Bang took place around 30.7 billion years ago. 30.7 billion. 1 billion is equal to 100 crores. 1 billion is equal to 100 crores. So 30.7 billion years ago, the Big Bang took place, and as a result, the clusters were formed. From this, it took again millions of billions of years to form the stars and these galaxies. Again, it took many years to form the planets. The planets were formed around the star. There are several beliefs about the formation of stars. About the formation of stars, it is the solar system, there is a concept that the sun was a huge sphere in the beginning. A star, another star, a speeding star went near it. Because of its attracting power, some parts of the sun was separated from it and was scattered around. From this only the planets were formed. But of all these planets, the conditions on the earth was suitable for having life. The modern man wanted to know the secrets of the origin of the earth. So he began to study, and to study about this, to confirm his studies, he wanted to go to other planets also, and he wanted to study the soil there or rocks there to get more information about the formation of the earth. So the man sent spaceships to the planets, other planets. We know that the moon is our satellite, natural satellite. Somebody went to the moon also. You know his name. And what is important for us? Man landed on the moon. At a time it was believed that it is impossible. An impossible thing. So man landed on the moon. He sent a spaceship to Mars. Very recently India also sent its spaceship to Mars to study about Mars. So all these are the attempts to study about the origin of the universe and the origin of earth. The study is going on. Man is not satisfied yet. Okay. But the universe is constantly moving. The universe itself is constantly moving. Our solar system also is moving. And it is changing also. But a human lifetime is not sufficient to understand these changes. Because it takes millions of years to complete a change. So to study about these things, we must have a desire to know. A desire to know the secrets of all this. Because of these changes only life was possible on the earth. So in the coming lessons we shall discuss about other different aspects of the earth. We shall find out some secrets about the earth. So till we meet again, wish you all the best. Thank you.